to deal with these gangs, would you not think that there's perhaps a possibility that we can deal with it? That's the angle I'm coming from.
I love your bravo theory on this matter, but it can't work. It can't work. You must remember that not once we have sent soldiers in Western Cape Flats. Soldiers, not police. They were requested, we sent them for some time. Come the COVID, we sent them. They did not stop the killings. And honorable member, I don't know if somebody has given you what is a special task force member. But I call them human machines. They are never issued with rubber bullets. They are never issued with rubber bullets because it's not their job to deal with the public at that level. They don't just go there to deal with the complaining people, including the kids on the streets and all that. It has been done in the Western Cape. You know, one thing that we'll have to do in the Western Cape, again, is this book. She knows very well next to you. If you come to Western Cape, honorable member, we've got two wells. Two wells. All my life as a national commissioner and the minister, I've never picked up a dead body in Constantia. I never pick up the dead body in what is that? Bay? Camps Bay.
Minister, respectfully, just very quickly, I have about 15 minutes left, Nacha. I just want to check. Sorry, Minister. Okay. So, Minister, because I have 20 minutes, respectfully, if we can keep the responses concise, okay, I'll appreciate that.
But I would love to simply say...
No, by all means, I'm just saying let both of us work together.
Simply say, this book also speaks about the environmental design. I'm sure you have been in the Cape Flats. I'm sure you have been in Khayelitsha. That place does not accommodate a respect of a human being. When to be in Western Cape, some areas when you go to Delft, when you go to the place called COVID-19, I'm sure you have been at the place called COVID-19. So those things will have to be fixed so that people, they live as people and they feel as people. It's the only city where the toilets were made the handbags. Here. They were given potty the handbags that you carry the toilet as you go and release yourself. So the kind of the life of blacks and coloureds in Western Cape is completely different from you and me we experience when you go to Constantia as we go to Camps Bay. And that's why maybe don't pick up the dead bodies there, because their life is a life of human being rather than going to Hanover Park or Delft.
Minister, yesterday you testified and you said when you were talking about losing 56 members to the taxi industry, you said, I spoke to Ntlantla earlier. Did you mean you spoke to General Mkhwanazi earlier yesterday, or did you mean earlier some other day?
Earlier, leading to the understanding of losing of the members of Special Task Force.
So it was a previous day?
3 years.
No, previous. When was it?
Did you say 3 years?
Previous.
Yes, previous. I think this thing of talking about bringing them back home is a thing within a year back.
In a year back. Okay. You testified that you are scared, that thing scared you when you saw 23 special operatives that Matlala has hired and you saw 56, or you heard about 56 that we've lost to, you said that thing scared you. Now, if a former national minister, a national commissioner, and minister of police is scared, we need to know why, because that must be very important. So just concisely, why did it scare you, Minister?
I'm scared that the private security company capabilities are about to be equated or be more than the state capabilities when it comes to these forces. So that's what scares me, and it should not be allowed to continue to happen.
So these forces, these members that comes from this force, who's the commander of that special task
Those
force?
that are outside.
Those that are inside, those that are outside where they come from.
They come from the special task force.
Who's the commander?
I think the commander of the special task force now will be Major General Zulu.
Who was before?
It was Major General Khumalo. Before it was Mkwanazi.
So these members comes from a unit that was commanded by first General Mkwanazi, General Khumalo, and now General
Zulu.
Sorry, Minister?
Zulu.
Yesterday, in your testimony, you said Commander or JZ Msholozi is my commander. Why did you say that?
Because he commanded me.
So you still consider him now as your commander?
He's not commanding me now.
So why
He
did
used
you
to be.
why did you say that in the present tense? He's still my commander.
He's not. He used to be my commander.
I'm just
Well, I'm not an English speaker, maybe I made the English problem, but he used to command me, but he doesn't command me now.
okay. Is that a military stance? And that's not what I heard yesterday, so I wanted to know, would other members, these members who goes to the taxi, would they still consider these three commanders as their commanders, even though they're not part of the SEPS unit anymore?
Well, you can't consider a person who does not command you to be your commander. You're only my commander when you command me, and then you are my previous commander.
But the inquest into Mr. Muzitembe's daughter's death, why do you do so, Minister?
No, I didn't say I support the inquest.
What did you say, Minister?
I said the information I had is that the police had a solid case, but the only thing, the prosecution refused to enroll the case. And I said, I even went to the president and I said to the president, President, your Minister of Police might do something funny to go and support the private prosecution, because the prosecutor refuses, but also refuses to give certificates so that private prosecution had happened. And I said, that case now is having the inquest. That is my information. And the person that is doing the inquest is asking the question, why was this not enrolled? Because it's an obvious case. So, but I did not say, what I said I would support was a private prosecution.
For the inquest, or that involves or would result into an inquest?
There is no private inquest.
The private prosecution, that will be the result.
Honorable member, private prosecution comes this way. If South African prosecutors say they can't prosecute, they don't see the case, they must issue the certificate for you and me to go and get the private prosecution. And then there is amount of money that we must pay for private prosecution. That's the money that was paid by Lulu for Msholozi. that 500,000. So you pay that money. After paying that money, then there is a private prosecution continues. But if you don't have certificate, you can't go for private prosecution. I'm saying, I said, President, I would support private prosecution. The only thing that is not happening is to get a certificate from the prosecutor that could not enroll. So in exchange must give the certificate, of which also was refusing. So we're just stuck in the middle.
I understand that, Minister, but I was referring to the end goal. That's one step towards that goal. But let's move on. Who arrested the hitman on AKA?
Who arrested?
The hitman.
It's a team that was put together.
Which team? Is it the BKTT?
No.
No?
No.
Yet he was killed in a 5-kilometer radius away from the head office. And they were arrested close to 1 year later.
The head office does not arrest. Even if he was killed in the head office, would not have been arrested by head office. But the team was put together, and then the team did the good job.
Yet there was a team there, specialized team, in a 5-kilometer radius that can go all the way to a different province. They could not deal with that there, right there and then.
Where was it? Which team was that?
The PKTT is there.
Where does it sit?
They are there.
Where?
In KZN. So what I'm saying,
Headquarters?
where Umkwanazi's office is.
No. Get your facts straight.
What is the facts, Minister?
The facts, they've got their headquarters in Pinetown.
Is it in KZN?
Yes, but in Pinetown, not headquarters of the police.
But is it in
Headquarters of the police
KZN?
is in the CPT.
Is it in KZN?
KZN is not the capital.
The point I'm making, and this is the fact, that it happened in the province where the PKTT is supposed to zoom into. A hit happens. A different team nationally needs to be put together to go and deal with that murder, a high-profile murder that is just kilometers away from where they are based. But in other matters, they are ready to go to a different province. That's the point I'm making.
Your imaginary fact, that's not a fact. You say it's a fact, it's an imaginary fact.
Okay, help me, Minister. Let's test if I'm
It's an
imagining.
imaginary fact. You started by saying there were 5 kilometers in the head office. You should have asked the question where they're based. They are not based 5 kilometers. They are not in the head office. Where Vermas, where the head office of the
Are
South
they
African
based in
Police.
KZN?
KZN is not a headquarters, it's a province.
Yes, I know. And that's where the PKT focuses. I'm asked, where did the murder happen? In KZN.
Chairperson, can I